Kelly, I have something to say to you. We really need to talk and it's urgent, so you better be ready to listen to me and take it all in. I decided to take your boyfriend and make him mine. Isn't that great? I'm so happy that I finally got my claws into him. It's about time, actually. From today, Liam is officially my boyfriend. It seems like he'll be mine until the end of time as he's so obsessed with me and everything I do.
Belle, what the heck are you talking about? Like, I haven't got a clue what you're talking about right now. Are you actually being serious right now? What made you suddenly say all this to me? Have you gone and done all these things that you're saying, huh?
Didn't you understand what I said before? Are you actually dumb? Like, can you even read the text that I'm sending you? You really don't use your brain at all. Liam is here next to me saying that he wants to become my boyfriend, so from today onwards, that's what he'll be. And guess what? There's nothing that's going to change that at all. Since you're such a wise adult, you need to back off, all right? You're not to go anywhere near him, especially when he's with me.
Are you kidding me right now, Belle? He's right there beside you? Are you actually being serious? Why would you go and do this for? Don't you have any respect for me?
I have nothing to kid about. After all, a beautiful woman deserves to be with someone of her own kind. He's so handsome, and we match so well physically. Liam has such a handsome-looking face, and above all of that, he's a doctor with a high annual income. That's a really good trait to have, and it's super attractive. Of course, he's the perfect type of guy for me. You obviously didn't seem to notice that he's exactly my type of guy, sister.
Okay, now just hold on a minute, Belle. Liam is actually next to you and saying all of this? Are you kidding me? There's no way that I believe that. Actually, now that I think about it, I wasn't able to get in contact with him yesterday. It's all starting to make a lot more sense now. I really can't believe all of this is happening right now. You're not telling me that you both got together yesterday and decided on this.
Well, yes, we meet up yesterday, but we've been together basically all of this week. We started living together in his room, actually. I thought it was kind of sexy and cute to start off there. It's so cozy and comfy in his room with just the two of us.
You're already living together? Don't you know that he's my fiancé? How can you move so fast like this? It doesn't make sense to me. How dare you do something like this to your own family? We had already promised each other that we were going to get married and plan a ceremony for next year. And now he turns around and says he wants to become your boyfriend? None of this makes sense to me. I really don't understand why both of you could do this to me. What do you mean that you've been living together since this week? This is actually messing with my head so much right now. How could you be like this?
No matter what you promised to each other, it no longer matters. Liam doesn't want to be with you anymore. He doesn't even like you. And that he wants to date me instead. It's just that simple, my dear sister. I really don't know what else to say about the matter.
What the heck is going on here? Belle, are you for real? Do you give a crap about anyone at all, or just yourself? You're literally the worst sister!
Well, I think any man would choose me over you. I'm pretty, smart, younger, have so much more confidence, and just an all-around better person. Who would want to date the sister who is way too serious and super ugly over the young and beautiful younger sister anyways? That's why he chose me to begin with, because I'm hot and, well, you're not. It's just that simple, and I don't think I need to explain myself to you.
What? Are you just messing with my head right now? Why must you mess with my life when I've done absolutely nothing to you, Belle? I'm so annoyed right now. Could it really be that my fiancé was stolen away by my own younger sister?
That's what I've been trying to say to you. Stop trying to marry such a good and handsome man when you're so ugly and don't deserve someone like that. It's such a waste for you to have someone like Liam. Oh, that's right! Should I take this opportunity to introduce a suitable man to you, big sister?
I don't need you to do anything like that.
Oh, come on now, don't say things like that. I know an ugly guy that would be perfect for you. However, it's my ex-boyfriend.
Are you kidding me, Belle?
No, I'll give you my ex-boyfriend, Jeremy. He's ugly and not my type at all, so I can give him to you, but he does have a lot of money. He's an elite member of a pretty large company, so his annual income is good. That's why I put up with him for so long and continued dating him, but I don't need him anymore.
You didn't need him but dated him anyways? And now you go ahead and steal my fiancé, and he let you. How could you just treat someone like that by dragging them along and giving the poor guy false hope? What you've done is the worst thing I can possibly think of.
I don't really care what I do to the boyfriends I have. I do whatever I want. I only ever saw Jeremy as an ATM. I really am not attracted to him at all. To be honest, he's way too nerdy for my taste, and I'm really just done with him and the stupid things he says. He was just my bank. Then I thought, is there a man out there that can give me more money than Jeremy and that's more handsome? So of course I switched it up really quickly so I could get what I want. That's what I did, and I think since we're sisters, I knew you would realize that I get what I want eventually.
I feel so bad for your ex-boyfriend, who I never got to meet. I can't believe a girlfriend like you would think to do that.
If you feel so sorry for him, then why don't you just go and comfort him? I really don't mind if you go over and do that, since I've got the man I've always wanted. I mean, why don't you both just get married already, since you're both ugly and would go well together?
Get married to a stranger? Have you gone mad? Have you seriously lost your mind? I can't believe you are doing something so outrageous, especially to me.
You know, I heard something from Liam actually, That you want to have a child really soon, is that right? That you wanted to get pregnant and have a baby, yeah? Well, you might just have to wait a little bit longer for that. And then just when you're about to get married to Liam, I swoop in and steal him and take away so much opportunities. Oops. Even if you were to go out and find a man right now, you would be a ticking time bomb since you're 30 years old. There's absolutely no men on this planet who would want to marry such an old woman like you and have children with her. So why don't you marry my ex-boyfriend as soon as possible? If you want that family and you don't want to be old and dusty before you have children.
Wow, Belle, thank you for your excellent advice on my love life. I can't believe you. You've got some nerve to say all this crap to me and spring everything on me in this way. You know I never thought the person who would ruin my potential marriage to someone would be so kind to me. Do you seriously not care at all?
Whoa! Now why are you getting so aggro at me, Kelly? Come on, lighten up about this, okay? I'm literally giving you Jeremy so that I can have your doctor fiancé. He's all mine now. Just take him. It's really not that big of a deal to do a little bit of switching around. It's okay. There would be no problems in exchanging boyfriends now, would there? Do you really have a huge problem with it? Because I don't at all.
I guess not. Fine. I guess I'll go ahead and marry Jeremy. If that's what you want so bad, then fine. I'll give you what you want. What do you think of that?
Wow, really? Are you serious? That's actually hilarious. I never expected my oh-so-serious older sister would come along for the ride. Well then, I'll give you Jeremy all of your contact details later, and we can go on with our lives.
Hello, is this Kelly? I'm Jeremy, Belle's ex-boyfriend. She gave me your number. Is it true that you want to marry me? Or is it some practical joke? Belle told me to contact you about you wanting to get married and that sort of thing.
Oh, hello, Jeremy. It is nice to meet you, I guess. I'm so sorry about my stupid sister. She can really be such a pain in the butt. I mean, I've had to live with her my whole life, so I know what I'm talking about. Whilst Belle was dating you, she was dating my fiancé and thinks it would be a great idea to swap partners. Why? I don't know.
You're fine. There's no need to apologize to me about any of this. Besides, I was fully aware that I was being treated like an ATM. I always thought that something like this would happen someday. I never expected that Belle's sister would say that she wanted to go out with me. Is this some kind of practical joke?
Well, it definitely wasn't a joke. I was being serious about that.
Whoa, what? Really? Well, that is actually so crazy. I had no idea about any of that at all. I mean, that is actually all just news that I am hearing for the first time ever.
Yeah, I don't know why it happened this way. I'm sorry. I know that this probably isn't how you wanted things to go down either, but sometimes I guess life just throws a curveball at you, huh? I don't know. I guess it just goes to show that you can never really know what's going to happen from one day to the next. I was actually joking. Or rather, the words just kind of slipped out of my mouth. I was so angry at my sister's attitude towards me. I mean, she is really just such a selfish jerk. I can honestly hardly even believe that someone like her really exists. I was shocked about all the cheating that's been going on, and I was so confused about a lot of other things. Then I just said that I would marry you instead of my ex. I know it's kind of crazy, but I guess that I was just so upset with the way that she was talking to me and treating me. I guess I kind of just saw red and said the first thing that came to my mind, you know? I just wanted to get married to someone as soon as possible and just be happy again.
Oh, okay, so that's what you meant by wanting to marry me. I completely understand how you feel about that. I also just want to be happy again and forget what those two horrible people have done to me.
For sure, that's totally understandable. I feel the same way.
I'm also desperately wanting to forget the shock of being dumped, and quick. They say that the way to forget a crappy breakup is to find another love. Is that right? That's why I go to a lot of matchmaking parties, but I just keep going around in circles, and it's not great.
But isn't it amazing how those sort of parties can work out for people wanting to find love? I also want to get married soon and have children, so I want to work hard to do that.
Oh, wow, so you're in quite a rush to have a child? I actually had no idea about that at all. I don't think your sister ever mentioned anything like that to me at all.
Well, actually, when I was little, it was a constant dream of mine to be a mother one day. I want to give birth and have a loving and happy family by my side.
That's so great! I had the same dream as well. When I was a little boy, I dreamed of being a father. I wanted a wife and child that I could take care of and support with being in that father role. But when you say something like that at a matchmaking party, I kept hearing things like, you're the type of guy who would push childbearing duties onto the wife.
Really? That's so not true. I think your dream is wonderful.
Wow, that's the first time someone has said something like that to me. Okay, Kelly, would you want to get married to me? That's if you don't mind. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't seem right to suddenly get married, does it? What do you think of getting married without having dated or even met? This is the first time I've met someone whose values about marriage have been really close to mine. Although we were both rejected by our exes, I think we do have some sort of connection.
That's certainly true, but I think it's fine. We're both looking for our next partner in life.
Well, I was dating your little sister, so please rest assured I have no physical connection with her anymore. After all, she did treat me like an ATM and wasn't doing anything that a typical lover would do for their partner.
Really? She didn't take care of you?
I loved her so much, so I just contributed a lot to the relationship, while maybe she didn't as much. Like when we'd go out on a date, she wouldn't even hold hands or touch me at all. My hands got really rough, and I think it's because I didn't feel good being around her and on edge all the time. We didn't do anything that typical couples would do. We never stayed at each other's house overnight.
How could a girl be so cruel to someone she's supposed to be in love with? But, on the contrary, I'm relieved you got out of it. I think we'll have fun going out together, Jeremy. I really do.
Okay, so would you like to go out with me sometime? I'm sorry, it's odd to ask you out even though we haven't met face to face yet.
Whoa, yeah, come to think of it. No, we haven't met before, but it's okay. I mean, through this messaging alone, I think you're a really honest and respectful guy. I'm looking forward to meeting you, Jeremy.
You've really done it this time, Kelly! You're actually dating Jeremy, aren't you? That's so insane to me, and it's so funny that you're actually married to him now! I couldn't stop laughing when I heard the story from Mom earlier.
Well, at the time, you said that I should get married to Jeremy. What's wrong with taking your word literally and doing that?
Oh my god, my stomach hurts from laughing so much! But I think you both look really great together, even though you're both ugly. Without a doubt, you both can definitely have children now. But if the parents are ugly, then the children will definitely be ugly too. I feel so sorry for them already.
Actually, Belle, I'm already pregnant. That's why we decided to get married really soon. It's for the purpose of having a baby.
I knew it! You're already pregnant with your ugly child!
Well, Jeremy and I are joining forces as we want to be happy together, so don't even think about getting involved with us ever again. Even when my child is born, we aren't letting you meet it. I've explained the situation to our parents, and Jeremy doesn't want to see you either.
Oh, I see. Do what you like, Kelly. Besides, I'm going to end way happier than you both will ever be. Even if an ugly person gets married and has children, he can't beat a life of a beautiful woman like me. It's about time for me to get married to Liam and to live a happy life like I'm a celebrity.
Wow, you're still having an affair with him, I see.
Naturally. Of course I am. There's no way I'd miss out on a good-looking doctor with a high income. I will definitely be wanting to marry Liam, and I can enjoy my life as a celebrity in the luxury apartment of my dreams. A new mansion just opened near the airport in that fancy suburb. I'm so excited that I'll be able to see it soon.
Huh? Did you say near the airport?
A super high-end tower apartment with a gym and a beauty salon recently opened. I said to Liam that I wanted to live there, and he replied with, "That would be the perfect place for us. Isn't that sweet?" I'm sure he's preparing to buy it now and keep it a secret from me.
I hate to break it to you, little sister, but we already live in that apartment you wanted.
Wait, what?
So it's a bit late to start preparing yourself to live there, isn't it? I heard that all the rooms in the building are sold out.
No way. You're kidding me, right? Now just hang on a minute there, Kelly. How the heck are you and Jeremy able to afford to live in a luxury apartment like that? You can't just live there if you aren't a wealthy person that works for a big company. You and ugly Jeremy would never be able to afford the rent for a place like that.
Didn't you know that Jeremy is the heir of a real estate tycoon?
Are you serious? What are you talking about? This is the first that I'm hearing about any of this. Are you really trying to tell me that I didn't even know who my own fiancé was? Do you really think I'm just going to believe you like that?
Actually, I didn't buy it in the first place. Jeremy got it from a real estate agent who manages the luxury apartments, you see.
What? That's how he got it? That luxury apartment? Are you for real? I don't believe anything you're saying right now. You're lying, aren't you? And what do you mean he's the heir of a real estate tycoon? Where on earth did you hear that from? You're joking with me, aren't you? You're trying to make me jealous isn't going to work. What did you say about that earlier? You never followed up on that one detail that I said that I hadn't heard of before. I had no idea about any of that before now, so I want you to tell me what in the world it is that you're talking about, because I had no idea about any of that until now. And I have to say that if what you're trying to tell me in these text messages is actually really indeed true, then that is just crazy.
Well, I'm only just telling you the truth, Belle, okay? I mean, what would I have to gain from lying to you about this, right? Why would I even think of doing something like that? Does that really sound like me? You know that that isn't something that I would actually lie about, right? Apparently, Jeremy's family have been in the real estate business for generations. His ancestors owned large pieces of land.
And what's that got to do with it? I don't understand what the fact that you just told me has anything to do with the situation that I'm talking about with you now. You better explain to me how one of those things has anything to do with the other, because things just aren't adding up for me at all with the information that you're giving me.
Well, when they built that luxury apartment block near the airport, it seemed that the management company asked his family to sell the land and cooperate with them on the project.
But that's not fair! I had no idea that his family were so well off! This is unbelievable! How did I not know this? Why didn't he say anything to me?
Well, you should have done your homework before you decided to go and run off with my fiancé. You really should have made sure your list was all completed before moving on to your next task. He doesn't make as much as you think he does. He's good at making things bigger than they actually are. He knows that he doesn't have to prove himself to you anymore.
But he was so convincing! This just isn't fair! Jeremy was my boyfriend first! I should be with him! This shouldn't be happening! What the heck is wrong with you two? Please call the marriage off with him! I deserve all the nice things in life! I deserve him! I deserve the white dress, the jewelry, the gifts, and all of the attention!
Don't you get it, Belle? You're so dim sometimes. Jeremy doesn't want anything to do with period. He can't believe all the crappy things you've done, and he doesn't need you or your baggage anymore. Stay away from him, and stay away from me for that matter. You screwed me over, and him as well. I'm not going to let that happen to me anymore. I'm not going to let you stand all over me. If you come anywhere near us, we'll involve the authorities. Good luck with your own life. Goodbye forever. I'm so done with you and your crap. Leave me alone, or you'll feel my wrath, Belle.
But you can't just cut me off like that! I basically handed you Jeremy! I need him back so I can get the things I want! You can't sabotage me like this! I'm your sister and I have a life to build! This is not over! Get back here and reply to me! This is so not fair! You can't do this to me! I'm your sister and you need to do what I say! I need him to talk to me! Stop this nonsense right now!
After all that, our child was born safe and well. Our little family is living happily and peacefully together. Rumor has it that Belle thinks she'll be more happier than her older sister. Due to Jeremy's kindness, he's at a much higher level of man than Liam ever was. It seems like Liam was playing around with his money and letting it speak for him. He was thinning on top of his head, and his number of girlfriends decreased. Lately, he's been spending most of his nights alone. Belle moved to another city after feeling embarrassed about being cut off by her parents. She spends a lot of her time trying to earn money to stay afloat. Hilda, congratulations! I can't believe that you're finally graduating high school. You've worked so hard over these past few years, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you saying that. I can't believe that I literally just wrapped graduation a little while ago.
You're officially all done. It must be such a relief.
It is, and after this, I'm going to go out and hang out with my friends. We're all going to take a bunch of pictures together, too.
Well, that sounds like a great plan for you all after such a busy day. You all deserve to relax and have some fun with each other.
Oh, even I know at this point.
And if you want, you can all come over for dinner and we can celebrate together. I should be home around 7 tonight if you all want to show up then. I'll make sure to make something extra special for you all to enjoy.
Oh, actually, Mom, I'm really sorry about this, but I think that we're actually going to go out to eat for dinner tonight instead. So maybe we can plan to do something at the house another time if that sounds all right with you.
Oh, really? You're all going to eat out tonight?
Well, after this, a lot of us are going out of state for college and stuff, so we don't know when we're going to see each other again. So I think we'd all like to just have some time to hang out and enjoy each other's company, you know? I mean, it's kind of a really happy yet really sad time, if that makes sense.
Of course that makes sense. Do you really have that many friends who are going out of state for college? Isn't there anyone who is going to be staying here when they go off to college?
Yeah, there are some people that are going to stay here, but I am one of the ones going out of state after all, so...
Wait, what? What do you mean you're going out of state?
I mean that I'm going to be going to a college that isn't located in the state that we're in right now. In fact, I'm actually going to go to Columbia. Isn't that great?
I'm really sorry, but this is the first I'm hearing of any of this, Hilda. In fact, I thought that you said that you were going to be staying in state the last time we talked. I mean, you already got offers from the state university, and I thought you already arranged to attend orientation there.
Yeah, again, I really am sorry to drop this on you like this, Mom, but the truth is that I also got into Columbia, so I think that is where I'll go.
Really? Well, this is all news to me.
I mean, it's not like I didn't have the grades to be able to do it. So after this summer, I'm going to start my life as a Columbia College student. And then I'll finally move out of the house and be living all by myself, too. It really is all coming together.
No, wait just 1 second. I mean, you're telling me that you got into Columbia and are just telling me now. I'm sorry, but as your mother, I guess I'm just a little shocked that this is the first time that I'm hearing of this.
Well, I just didn't really feel like I had to tell you about any of this, really.
And just what is that supposed to mean?
Look, I just wanted to go to Columbia, so I also put in an application to go there. I mean, this is the start of my college life, and I wasn't going to be spending all at some state school if I could help it. This is the first big decision I'm going to be making as an adult, and I want to make sure it's the right one.
I understand that this is a really important decision for you, but I'm just saying... I mean, well, we didn't talk about this at all, and this is all so sudden. To think that you haven't even told your parents about this.
What are you talking about, Mom? I told you that I wanted to go to Columbia before, don't you remember?
What are you talking about? I don't remember you saying that.
Well, I did, and you told me that it would probably be really difficult and not work out. Plus, you said that you were worried that I wouldn't be able to live on my own, and that it would be easier for me if I just stayed close to home. You told me that I shouldn't even bother applying to that school, remember? No matter how many times I brought it up, you just wouldn't listen.
Well, okay, yes, I suppose I do remember saying some of those things now, but I guess I just didn't realize how serious you were being about it.
And just what are you even trying to say with that, Mom?
Well, I mean, I think that when you were talking about it to me, you said that you wanted to go to Columbia because it was in New York more than anything. You made it sound more like you were thinking it would be some kind of 4-year vacation, and I just wasn't sure that that was the right way to be thinking about which school you want to go to.
And just what is wrong with wanting to live in New York, huh? I mean, I think that it's the reason I want to go, then that should be more than good enough.
Okay, how can I explain this to you? I am frankly just not sure if we can afford to send you to a school like Columbia. But I think that we might just have to sit down with your dad and discuss all of this. So anyways, go out and have some fun with your friends, and when you come back home tonight, we can discuss this, okay? I know you probably wanted to stay out extra late with them, but this is a serious talk that we need to have if this is something you want to do.
Wait a second, are you really asking me to come home early after my graduation? I'm sorry, but the thing is that I've already talked to Dad about this, and I know that he's on my side, so I don't really know what else to tell you.
Hang on a second. What do you mean by that? Are you serious?
That's right. When Dad heard that I got into Columbia, he was also pretty surprised, but at least he was glad that I got into such a good school. Not only that, but he said that you two would definitely do everything you could to support me living out there.
Are you really saying that your dad already knows all about this?
Of course he does. Like I said, I already told him all about it. You're the only one who had no idea about any of this.
But I don't understand. Why would you keep me out of the loop like this?
Why? Well, that should be pretty obvious, don't you think? You would have said no and tried to make it so that I couldn't go and study in New York. You would have gotten in the way of my wanting to live out my dreams in the big city. But anyways, my friends are heading out now, so I'm going to go. See you!
Greg, you have got a lot of explaining to do. I want to know why I am the only one to just be finding out now that Hilda is wanting to go to Columbia in New York.
Tammy, hey! So first of all, let's just all calm down, okay? I mean, I really don't think that this is a big deal at all, right? It's only natural that she should get to go where she has her heart set on, right?
Of course, I think it would be great if Hilda could just go off and whatever she wanted to make herself happy. But at the same time, we have responsibilities that we have to her as parents. I mean, really, do you think that a girl like our daughter is going to be able to make it in a big city like that? Because I'm sorry, but I just really can't see it happening at all. I just know that she isn't going to like a place like that one bit.
Oh, come on. How can you say that about your own daughter, Tammy? You should really try and have more faith in her, don't you think?
I am telling you that I really just don't think she can. I mean, she barely does anything for herself as it is now. Think about it. She never helps clean around the house, and getting her to do chores is like pulling teeth. And the last time that we did try and make her cook something, she nearly burned the house down.
Oh, come on. That was forever ago. Look, the point is that she's 18 years old now. She was gonna have to move out of the house at some point, don't you think? We can't just keep her cooped up at home all the time. And I think that this would be a great chance for her to learn some independence. I'm sorry, but I think that you're being a bit unreasonable. We really do need to let our daughter have this.
And I really do understand where you're coming from, Greg. I promise that I do. But the fact of the matter is that she won't be working for herself or anything like that. Not only are we going to be paying for her tuitions, we're also going to be covering her life expenses while she's out there.
God, you can really be such a pain sometimes. Do you know that? I'm sorry that you're too blind to see it, but the fact of the matter is that Hilda is an adult now. And I'm not just saying that. She literally is a legal adult, you know. So I think that we really don't have a right to be telling her what she can and can't be doing.
Greg, are you honestly saying all of this?
Of course I am. I said it once and I'll say it again. She was gonna have to move out of the house at some point, right? I know that you might not like the idea of her going out into the world and having to take care of herself, but it was simply something that was gonna happen eventually, no matter what. In fact, I didn't want to say this over text, but you and I should get a divorce.
Hold on a second, what? You want to get a divorce?
That's right. I've tried being patient with you, but, well, I think that we've just grown apart and it's time for you and I to split up. So I want to get a divorce and I want to go out and live my own life.
Now, hold on just 1 second. I mean, where is this even coming from? This doesn't make any sense.
I told you it's been coming for a long time. I thought that there was a time when we could make things work between us, but I've decided that we can't and that I want a divorce, okay? In fact, I've already found my next partner in life, so don't make this harder than it needs to be.
Wait a second. What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean you've already found your next partner?
I mean that you and I need to get a divorce so that I can get married to the real woman of my dreams. Oh, and by the way, you should also know that Hilda already knows about her, and she completely agrees that you and I should split up, so...
I don't even know what to say right now.
In fact, I've been thinking of this for a while. I've thought that once our daughter is old enough to move out of the house that we should do this. And that's the reason why I think it's high time we let Hilda go out and live on her own.
No, wait. This is too much all at once. What do you mean Hilda knows and she agrees with you?
It means just that. She knows I want the divorce and she thinks that we should split up. So anyways, I want you to pack up your bags and I want you out of the house as soon as possible. Next month, I'm gonna ask my girlfriend to move in, so just get out.
This can't be happening. This is crazy.
You know, the first time I laid eyes on your ugly little face, I really didn't think that you and I would ever in a million years get married. I thought that I could just have a fun little fling with you. But then you had to go and get pregnant, and I ended up stuck with you for 18 years. Well, as of today, I've had enough. I want to be free and rid of you forever.
What did you just say? How dare you talk to me like that?
Well, that's just how fate worked out for the both of us. But now enough time has passed that I finally have the excuse that I need to leave your sorry butt behind. I wish I could have done this many, many years ago, too. Because the truth is that you've only soured as the years have gone by.
I can't believe that you're saying all of this to me. This is just crazy.
And now that our daughter has finally graduated from high school, it's high time that we end this sham of a marriage and that I get my life back on track. I'm gonna pick up where I left off before I got married to you and live the life that I actually want to lead.
Now you hold on just 1 minute. Are you really being serious about all of this? This isn't just some sick joke that you're playing. I never once heard you ever talk like this about our marriage.
Of course I wasn't gonna try and ruin things before the timing was right. But after work, I'm gonna come home with divorce papers in hand, and you and I are gonna end this once and for all.
Hey there, Mom. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to end up spending the night with my friends. So I won't be home for dinner tonight, but I should be back by tomorrow morning, okay?
Just wait 1 minute there, Hilda. You and I have some serious things to talk about. I mean, really, I just want to know why you kept all of this a secret from me.
What secret? You mean about going to school in New York? Or did you finally figure out that Dad wanted to get a divorce from you?
So it's true. You really have known this entire time. I don't know what to say.
Of course I knew this entire time. Why do you think I said that Dad would support me wanting to go to New York to study? It was like Christmas and his birthday both arrived early when I told him that I wanted to leave home and move out of the state.
So what? This is just some kind of trade between you and him? You move out, and in exchange, your dad lets you go to college in New York?
Now that I know that you probably have a lot of feelings about all of this, but the fact of the matter is that it really is too late to change anything now. I already contacted the university here and told them that I wasn't going to be going there. I'm going to pack my bags and head to the big city where Columbia awaits.
You already told the school here that you weren't going to go? And tell me, Hilda, just who do you think is going to be paying for your tuition in New York? The school here was much more affordable. Do you really think I'm just going to hand you the money to go somewhere like Columbia? Besides, I already wrote you the check that was supposed to cover your first year's worth of tuition.
Oh, that money, right. Yeah, about that. The thing is that I actually used that to start setting up my life in New York. I've already found an apartment and paid the first month of rent on it. Plus, it came fully furnished, so I basically used up almost all the money that you gave me.
Wait, what? You did that? Are you serious?
Of course, I'm serious. I told you that I'm going to live the life that I've always dreamed of living in New York.
But, I mean, do you even realize what you've done? I can't believe that you took the money that I gave you and just ran off with it like that.
Okay, I really am starting to get sick of all your complaining, Mom. I mean, really, Dad is already leaving you, and I can see why. All you do is lecture people and try to tell them why you're right and they're wrong.
Excuse me? Are you being serious right now?
Of course I am. Are you forgetting that I am an adult now? I have the right to live however I want, and there is nothing that you can do about it. Dad is already leaving you because you're so annoying, so maybe just do yourself a favor and shut your big mouth.
How dare you talk to your mom like this? I can't believe that I raised a daughter like you.
Well, it's not like Dad doesn't think you're super annoying too. He talks all the time about how much he regrets marrying an ugly cow like you. So when I told him that I wanted to move out, it's no wonder he was so happy since it meant he was finally going to be able to divorce you.
I can't believe this. I can't believe what my own daughter is saying to me.
Well, don't worry, because I don't even think of you as my mom anymore. I'm going to go to New York and live the life of my dreams, and I don't need you for anything anymore. I'm going to be stylish and chic and cool, and everyone is going to want to be my friend. So why would I want anything from an ugly woman like you who couldn't even keep her husband around? Maybe I'll even get a little work done on my face, a little plastic surgery here and there.
What in the world do you need plastic surgery for?
I already told you I'm an adult and I can do whatever I want, so just keep your thoughts to yourself.
Hilda, you may be an adult legally, but you're still just 18. And besides, you can't just do whatever you want without any consequences. You realize this, right?
I thought I told you to keep your mouth shut. This is the whole reason why you're getting divorced in the first place. Don't you realize that?
Oh, Hilda, where did I go wrong with you?
Well, you don't have to worry about that any longer because I'm not your daughter anymore. I don't want you and Dad doesn't want you, so just leave already.
Okay then, if that's really what the both of you want.
It took you long enough to realize that.
I realize that there's no point in trying to get through to either one of you. I thought that I had worked so hard to provide for the two of you, but if this is the thanks I get, then I have had enough. I'll divorce your dad and go.
Hey, Mom, are you there? I really need to ask you something. What the heck is a security deposit?
What? What are you talking about?
Well, I told you that I already paid the first month of rent on my apartment, but now they're saying that I didn't pay a security deposit and they're threatening to cancel my lease. Plus, the security deposit is almost like twice of what 1 month's rent is. So what the heck is this? Some kind of scam? I already spent all the money that I had, so I can't cover something like that.
Wait, are you really telling me you have no idea what a security deposit is?
Just hurry up and tell me already. I already paid rent, so I don't get why I should have to pay anything else.
It's money you have to have put up front to the landlord when you rent a place. Think of it like insurance for them if you happen to damage the property or something like that. You always have to pay it when you move into a place, and then you move out, you can get it back.
But what should I do? I don't know where else I can get a place so late, and I don't want to move into some crappy little apartment.
Well, that's not really my problem at all, but I guess you could go ask an agent in the city.
Well, who should I go and ask for help? Do you have any idea of where I should go? I don't know anyone in the city, and I need help.
I'm sorry, but aren't you an adult capable of living all by yourself and doing whatever you want? After all, that's what you said to me, don't you remember? So why don't you try and figure all of this out yourself, okay?
What? Are you really telling me that you're not going to help me out at all? But you're my mom! You have to help me out! This is your daughter begging you for help here!
I'm sorry, but Greg and I are divorced, and you said you don't think of me as your mother anymore, so why don't you go be the independent adult that you were bragging about being, because this is not my business.
Hey, Tammy, what's the big idea, huh? I thought that you were gonna cover Hilda's tuition for school.
Oh my gosh, you two just don't know when to quit, do you?
Well, I got the bill from Columbia, and they said the tuition payments are overdue. I thought that you said that you set up your bank to pay off the tuition for school.
What on earth are you talking about?
I mean, before Hilda graduated, you said that you were going to set up her tuition payments, remember? Well, apparently the money isn't coming out of your account anymore, so what's going on here? Did you steal the money for yourself after we got divorced or something?
No, that's not what happened at all. In fact, I think you could figure out exactly what happened if you just did some thinking for yourself.
Well, there's hardly any money in the old account that we set up to hold Hilda's money. I thought you said you were going to deposit money in there every semester. You said you were going to fill it up with all 4 years' worth of tuition when you could, remember?
I literally never said anything close to that. And besides, you're her father, so how about you cover the bills for her?
Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
The money I put into that account was enough to cover Hilda's first year at a local state university. That's all the money that I ever put in there before showing Hilda how to access the account.
But then, well, why is there hardly any money in there now?
The reason for that is because you and Hilda went behind my back to try and send her away to a school in New York. Then, Hilda took most of the money to try and get an apartment for herself.
But, wait! I thought you said you were going to pay for her tuition! I thought you were going to cover everything, even after we got divorced!
Well, if you really thought that, then I feel bad for you, because I never ever agreed to send her to a fancy private college. And again, if you want to know where the money that I did put in went, then you can go and ask your daughter.
Well, look, either way, it isn't enough for the school she's going to now, so I need to know what we're gonna do about this, because there is no way that I'm gonna be able to afford to send her to a school like Columbia for 4 years with tuition like that!
Well, you either pay it or you don't, but you both seemed pretty keen to cut me out of your lives after the divorce. And as I understand it, you agreed to support Hilda through college in exchange for her moving out so that you could divorce me.
Well, I mean, but this is way too much money! You should at least give me something to work with here, don't you think?
Is that supposed to be some sort of joke?
Of course it's not! You're her parent too, so it's only fair that you should help support her! It's not fair at all that I should be expected to pay everything!
I really hope that you're not being serious. This really has nothing to do with me at all. You took responsibility for her tuition when you used it as a bargaining chip to get the divorce that you wanted. So step up and fulfill your promise to your daughter.
But I can't do that! You know I don't make that kind of money! I only went through with all of this because I thought you arranged everything with her school already!
Well, again, that's not really my problem at all.
But what am I supposed to do?
I don't know why you two keep asking me. Anyways, I have a life to get back to, but good luck with all of this. After that, I heard through the grapevine what happened to Hilda and Greg. The apartment Hilda thought she was renting was actually owned by a very shady company who abused the terms of the contract that Hilda signed to hold on to the money she had already paid, while withholding the room because she couldn't afford the deposit. Unable to afford a place to live or the tuition for her college, she was forced to pack up all of her things and take the cheapest flight back home to Greg that she could. Meanwhile, Greg, who thought he was about to live the life of a bachelor, was suddenly the single father to his spoiled adult daughter who refused to find a job or pitch in to help the two of them. Eventually, Greg had no choice but to sell the house the two had kicked me out of and to move both of them into a tiny apartment. Hilda still refuses to lift a finger from what I hear. And the whole situation has done nothing for Greg's love life as a single man. As for me, I kept my job and was able to rent a nice condo for myself. Of course, I regret how things unfolded with my family, but I now realize that them kicking me out the way they did may have been the best thing to happen to me. I do hope that one day Greg and Hilda are able to sort themselves out, but I can assure it won't be through any help of mine. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. Hey Paul, I'm just letting you know that I'm heading out right now, so I just wanted to say that I really appreciate you taking care of the house while I'll be gone. I think that this trip shouldn't take more than about 3 days, so I should be seeing you soon.
Hey, Maria. Yeah, not a problem at all. You don't have anything to worry about. And I'm sure that you must be worried since your dad is in the hospital. So don't worry. I'll hold down the fort here while you go and check on him.
Thank you again so much for being so understanding about this. I really do genuinely appreciate it. Oh, and by the way, I left a lot of frozen meals in the freezer for when you get hungry. Or when you don't have enough time to cook on a busy night or something like that. So you can just thaw those to eat and eat them with Julia, okay?
Oh man, you really did think of everything. Thank you so much. You're really making this too easy for me, you know?
It's not a problem at all. Anyways, I have to go and catch my flight, so we'll talk to each other soon.
Okay, sounds good to me. And please tell your parents that I hope they're doing well, and tell your dad that I'm thinking about him, okay?
Hey, Maria, are you there? I am just messaging you because I heard from my son, aka your husband, that you are going to be going home to visit your parents. Is that true? Oh, hey there, Fiona. Yeah, it's true. The thing is that my dad is in the hospital, and so I really want to go and see him. Not to mention that I am worried about my mom being at home all by herself, so yeah, I am going to visit them back home. Oh, I see. And I also heard that this trip is probably going to be about 3 days or something. Is that right? Is that how long you're not going to be at home? Yeah, that's right. I wanted to make sure that I gave myself enough time to feel like I was able to be there for both my parents. I guess that makes sense. But you know, you really should have told me that you were going to be going away sooner. And besides, have you even thought about who is going to watch after Julia? Wait, what? What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I don't think that I'm following what you're saying right now. I was actually just texting Paul about this, and he said that you were going to be visiting your parents. So what I am asking you is who is going to be looking after your daughter for that whole time? And what I really want to know is why you didn't even bother coming to us first to ask if we could watch over her. After all, you do have in-laws, you know this, right? Because when I asked Paul about why it was that you didn't bother asking us, he told me that you must have just forgotten about doing so. Again, I'm really sorry, but I just don't quite understand what you're trying to say to me. Look, I understand that life can get busy at times, and it can be hard to keep things straight, but you really need to get your act together. Look, Fiona, I think I am starting to see what you're saying, but the fact of the matter is that Julia can take care of herself. And besides, it's not like she's going to be alone or anything. Paul will also be there to look after her. What on earth are you talking about? You can't actually be serious about that, right? Well, yeah, I am. I mean, she's a big girl, and I just didn't really think that I was going to need your help looking after her. Of all the foolish things, you really need to get your head screwed on straight. Don't you realize that your husband has to work for a living? Not only that, but his job is always giving him so much overtime work as well. So how in the world do you expect him to be able to take care of your daughter if he's at the office all day? I am sure that the two of them will be able to figure something out for the few days that I'm gone. Besides, Paul assured me that this wouldn't be an issue for him at all. So I really just think that what you're saying isn't super relevant. Maria, you really are a silly woman sometimes. Do you know that? I mean, do you think I don't realize the distance that you're trying to put between yourself and me, your mother-in-law? If you're going to be away and leave your husband at home all by himself, then the least you can do is let me take care of my granddaughter. Besides, do you really actually think that my son is capable of taking care of a little girl all by himself? I don't quite see what you mean by that. Why wouldn't he be able to do that? Honestly, why do I always have to spell every little thing out for you? This is just ridiculous. I am telling you that Paul is busy with work, and so for you to be dumping this extra burden of taking care of your kid, it's just going to be too much for him. Well, again, that is not what Paul told me. In fact, again, he told me that he was happy to do this and that it wouldn't be an issue at all. Well, he told me the opposite. He told me that he was going to be really busy with work and that he would need my help. So are you saying that he lied to me about what he has to do? You're saying that my own son lied to me?
He really said that. Wait a second, this is really confusing. That's not what he told me.
I really just can't with you sometimes, do you know that? You always have to make everything so difficult. But if you're going to be like that, then I guess I have no choice but to go to your house and pick up Julia myself. And then I'm going to take care of her at my house until you come home. Do you understand me?
Yes, fine. I'm sorry that I didn't think to ask you to do this before, Fiona.
As you should be. I am your mother-in-law, and I hardly live that far away from you. This should just be common sense for you at this point.
You're right. I'm really sorry about that, and I'll try not to let it happen again.
Oh, you will do more than just try, Maria. Now anyways, be sure to send your parents my love.
Hey, Paul, are you there? I really have to talk to you about this. You do remember telling me that you said that you were going to be watching over Julia, right?
Sorry, what is this about?
Well, I was just talking to your mom, or rather, she was texting me, and she basically hinted at her that you wouldn't be able to.
Oh no, I really am so sorry about that. But the thing is that something really last minute at work just came up and, well, it turns out I'm gonna be working overtime basically the whole time that you're away. So yeah, I kinda did end up asking my mom for help.
Well then, I really wish that you would have told me about that. I mean, why did you even pretend to not know what I was talking about in the first place? That's so rude of you.
I know, you're right. I'm really sorry. I really did think that I was going to be able to watch over Julia, but it just didn't work out this time. I know that I'm useless, and trust me, this is really embarrassing for me, but I just need the help.
I really can't believe you, Paul. This is just a bit much. But anyways, when I get back home, you are going to explain to your mom that you went and asked her about this without telling me.
Yeah, of course I can do that. That isn't a problem at all.
And so, are you really sure that you want your mom to be watching over our daughter? Because now I'll probably have to buy her some kind of thank you gift for doing so.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'll be sure to pay you back for whatever you get. And maybe just get a bottle of wine from a local winery or something.
Fine, whatever. I hope you have a good rest of your day, Paul.
Thank you, and sorry again for all of this.
Hey, why aren't you picking up the phone? What is the matter with you? When you see that your mother-in-law is calling you, you pick up the phone right away. Do you understand me?
Hi, Fiona. I'm really sorry that I missed your calls. I'm actually at the hospital right now, and we're not allowed to take phone calls.
Well, this is an emergency. There's a fire. A fire has broken you.
Wait, what? What do you mean? What fire? Where?
It's a fire! Don't you get it? There's a fire happening right now! It's all burning!
Sorry, are you saying that there's a fire in your neighborhood? I'm really sorry to hear that, but maybe you should call the fire department.
What in the world are you even talking about? There's no fire by my house. I am talking about your house. It's on fire and it's all going to burn down!
Wait, what? What do you mean by that? What is going on?
Well, I heard the sirens in your neighborhood, and when I went to go and see what all the ruckus was about, it was your house that was on fire! Where are you right now? What are you even doing?
Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying that this fire happened while you were on the way to pick up Julia? Does that mean that Julia was at home all by herself when the fire started? Do you know if she's safe right now?
Yes, your daughter is perfectly safe. The firefighters showed up in time to get her out of the building. She'll be okay.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, that really is the most important thing. I'm so happy she's okay.
But that's not all there is to worry about. For some reason, I can't get a hold of Paul at all. No matter how many times I try to call him, he refuses to pick up his phone. He told me that he was going to be leaving Julia at home alone until I arrived, but since then I haven't heard from him at all. I really just don't know what to think at all, and I'm really starting to get worried. I mean, really, where in the world could he be, and what could he be doing that he won't pick up his phone?
Well, I'm not sure that we need to be too worried. After all, Paul is at work, so maybe he just can't pick up the phone right now. Or maybe he's in a meeting. He told me that he was going to be really busy this week, actually.
What are you talking about? You really think he's at work? I should let you know that I tried calling his line at his office, and even then he wasn't picking up. Not only that, but when I tried to ask people from his work about where he was right now, and when he would be back, they said that he was on vacation.
Wait, what? They said that Paul was taking a vacation from work?
Yes, that's exactly what they told me. So do you really have no idea at all where he could be? Because the house is gone and his kid could have nearly died. I mean, even just thinking about what might have happened is enough to start making me tear up.
It's okay, Fiona. There's no need to try. I'll try reaching out to Paul and see if I can get him to answer me. But for now, can you just please take care of Julia? I am sure that she must be absolutely frightened after all that she's been through.
Yes, of course I can do that. Don't worry.
I mean, I just am so confused right now. He told me that he was going to be totally swamped with work. But if you talked to his coworkers and they told you that he wasn't at work, then that must be the case.
I mean, maybe they thought I was asking for another Paul, but I also gave his last name, so how could that be?
Well, I am sure that no matter what, nothing bad has happened to him. But anyways, I'll see if I can't get a hold of him right now. Paul, please answer the phone right now. This is really serious. Something really bad has happened, and you and I need to talk right now.
Whoa, Maria, what is this all about? Don't you know that I'm at work? I told you that we're really busy these days. I don't need you blowing up my phone while I'm trying to get through all of these projects.
Oh, Paul, thank you so much for answering me. I was really worried. I'm so happy that you're safe. I was really starting to get upset.
What in the world are you even talking about? You aren't making any sense at all.
Paul, you have to tell me where you are right now, please. I need to know.
I just told you where I am. I'm at work right now doing all of the overtime work that I was telling you about earlier.
But I heard from one of your coworkers that you're not at work today. They said that you've been on vacation and haven't been around the office in a few days.
Wait a second. What? Are you serious?
So please, Paul, can you just tell me where you are right now? This is really important, okay? I mean, is it that you're doing work while you're on vacation? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Well, no, that's not quite...
But anyways, if you're not really at work right now, then you and I should be able to call, right? I really have so much that you and I need to talk about.
I'm really sorry, Maria, but I don't think that you and I can call right now. The reception here is just really bad right now, so it wouldn't work.
You're in a place with bad reception? Just where are you even at right now, Paul?
I'm in a basement right now. That's why there's really bad service here. I just went into the subway because I'm on the way home right now.
Hold on a second. So you're in the subway right now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right. I actually just finished work and I'm gonna be going home so that I can take care of our daughter like we talked about. And I really have to get home quick so that I can make her dinner. So can I please text you later?
You're going to make her dinner? What in the world are you even talking about, Paul?
What do you mean, what am I talking about? It's already so late in the day and she hasn't had dinner, so I need to go and cook for her. And then she'll have a bath and then I'll put her to bed. That's what you always do around this time, right?
You're going to have her bathe and then go to bed. Are you really on your way home right now?
Look, I just arrived home right now. Actually, I'm walking through the door right now, so I really have to go, okay?
You mean you're walking into our house that's burned to the ground?
Burned to the ground? Honestly, what are you even talking about right now, Maria?
I am talking about the fact that our house burned down in a fire. Didn't you know that? So what in the world are you talking about when you say that you're going to cook dinner and put Julia down for bed? I mean, are two really just going to go about your normal lives in the ashes of our old home?
Our house burned down? I have no idea what in the world you're even talking about right now. This doesn't make any sense at all.
The only one here who's not making any sense right now is you, Paul. I am telling you that there was a fire at our house and that it all burned down, and Fiona was there to pick up our daughter just as the fire was getting bad.
Wait, what in the world are you talking about?
How many times are you going to ask me that same question? I've told you what's happened. Now you are going to tell me exactly where you are now. And just where is it that you're spending your little vacation? Tell me the truth!
Wait, no! There's been some kind of mistake! I'm not on vacation or anything like that. I was just leaving work a little early!
Oh, really? Because your coworker told me that you've been out of the office for days. In fact, I did the math and it sounds like you haven't shown up for work since the very first day you were supposed to be watching our daughter.
Now hold on just 1 second. There seems to be some kind of mistake here. I can explain everything.
Then go ahead and explain away, Paul, and you can start by telling me where it is that you are right now, because something tells me that you didn't just come out of the subway.
Well, yeah, I also stopped into the grocery store really quick.
Oh, great. So then you can get back home really quick, is that right? Why don't you go ahead and come back to our home right now? Because I am on my way back as we speak, and I am going to be waiting there to talk to you in person.
But wait, I mean, it's just that!
Oh? What is it now? What kind of excuse could you possibly have for yourself? If you're really at the store, then it should take you a quick 5 minutes to get back home, right? Besides, your mom is also waiting for you at our house, so why don't you hurry on back then? Quit wasting everyone's time if you're so close.
Well, okay, I know that I just said that I was at the store, but I'm actually at a store in another city right now. And anyways, I won't be able to get back home until tomorrow. I'm really sorry about all of this, but my phone is actually about to die right now, so I think I really have to go!
Is that supposed to be some kind of joke? Are you kidding me?
No, it's not a joke! I really have to go right now, so go ahead and figure stuff out with my mom and stuff. Bye!
Hey, Maria, have you heard anything at all from Paul? Were you able to get in contact with him? Yeah, I was, but his responses were really weird. Well, I'm just happy to hear that he's okay and safe, but were you able to find out where at all he is? I mean, surely he was just stepping out of the office, but then he went back to work, right? No, actually, he told me he was at the store in a different city. What? What does that even mean? I'm really not sure, but he said that he would be coming tomorrow and that his phone was about to die. But what do you mean he's in a different city? He works in the same city that you live in, right? That was what I had thought, but I really just don't know what to think right now. I don't know what to say. I mean, is he skipping work or something? What could my boy be up to? Maybe he's just on some kind of business trip and that's why he's away right now. Oh, maybe there was some kind of company training at some sort of facility right now. You think he's doing some kind of corporate retreat or something like that? Actually, I just remembered that I have a GPS app on my phone. Oh yeah, I think I remember you told me about that. Well, Paul was actually the one who installed it for me and to teach me how to use it. He put in his number so that I could see where he is. Wait a second, doesn't that mean? That's right, his information is still in my phone. So then, where is he? Don't tell me he's in the mountains doing some kind of office retreat or something. Actually, his map shows that he is in fact at a resort right now, although it was with a hotel company his firm handles the advertisements for. So maybe that means that this really is to do with his work. I really have to wonder about that. It wouldn't happen to be the upstate spa resort, would it? Oh wow, good guess! How did you figure that one out? Well, actually, I remember him leaving some advertisement materials for it on our dining room table. I thought that they were all just for his work or something, but... But what? What are you talking about? What do you think is going on? Don't tell me that you think he's cheating on you! I never said that he was cheating on me, but the truth of the matter is that something isn't right here. You feel it too, right? Well, I mean, it isn't that I don't trust my son or anything. And I know that you don't want to have to think this way, but... Well, anyways, I'm not going to be getting in until late, so could you please keep watching after Julia? Yes, of course I can do that.
Hey, Maria, I was just curious. How much do you think we'll get from insurance for the fire?
Well, you aren't going to be getting a single cent.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
I know that you're cheating on me, Paul.
What? How could you say that? Why would you even think something like that?
Just drop the act. I know that you're at the upstate spa resort with your little girlfriend right now.
I have no idea what you're talking about at all.
Oh yeah? Then care to explain that?
Wait a second. How did you... I mean, what is this?
That is you at the resort laughing on a date with your mistress.
But I thought that you were going back home!
Oh, I am, but all I had to do was make some calls to your office who patched me through to the resort, and when I explained what was going on, they were more than happy to help. After all, you are the main broker for your firm and so many companies who you ran PR for. Surely you understand how bad of a luck it is for everyone involved if you abuse those connections to cheat on your wife and abandon your kid, right?
Wait, no, you don't understand. The woman I'm with is just a client. You've got this all wrong.
You don't share a room with a client, Paul. I've had enough of your lies.
Hold on just a second. I'll come back home and explain everything.
We don't have a home for you to go back to. Your mom is waiting at her house for you to come home, and I did show her the evidence I have. She is furious with you, but at least you won't be homeless.
This can't be happening. Please, this is all just a big misunderstanding.
Call it what you want, but I am going to be taking Julia and the money that I'll get from the divorce and moving in with my parents.
Hold on a second. Divorce? Money? You can't be serious.
Oh, I am, but you'll have to figure out a way to pay since you'll be getting fired from your job. So go to your mom and get served the divorce papers, or do your best to fall off the face of the earth so that I can never find you again. Because once I have you, I am never going to let you get away with what you've done.
Wait! No, you can't do this to me!
You've done this to yourself. I heard from Fiona that Paul did end up going back to her house once he realized that he was truly left with nothing. She berated him for blowing up his family and ruining things with me. As for me, I hired a lawyer and squeezed Paul for all the money I could, which meant that even after the insurance payout, he was still left with very little. His tarnished reputation kept him from getting a job in the same industry, and so he had no choice but to keep living with his mom, who was sickened by him. I let Fiona come visit me at my parents' house now and then to play with Julia, but I try to put distance between myself and her. As for me, I am doing my best to overcome what happened and move forward little by little every day.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.